Dadgummit. It's Saturday morning. I just want to watch Third Shift. Play Locomotive. I don't want to do stuff. Oh, this is my tabs of all the stuff anyway. Like, there we go. This is what I want to do this morning. I want to work on stuff. Ooh. Okay, now we'll do the game jam. Okay. Third shift needs to go somewhere else. So it's just slightly less distracting. Also, why is this Nintendo thing so animated and distracting? Okay. So now, first idea is the actual roguelike portion of the game. Start sharing chat? What does that even mean? There was something else I wanted to add. The wave. I needed to add the actual, like, wave number on here. Well, okay, my other slight curiosity is, like, if I start a stream early on a Saturday, is that a better time for people or not? Lovely. I think I will move the timer down, actually. Okay, what's a game that has timers and also like this doesn't have. So this is a timer in the corner and the placement of the character. This has ranking and... Wait, did they do multiple pictures of Wario falling off of here? Yes. Poor Wario. Okay, and then the latest one just did the timer, but they did here at the bottom. There's character ranking. But I kind of need... Gonna export the shader soon? Okay. But... Because I have two numbers, and I don't exactly know where I want to put them. Because I got the timer on what the level is. So another example I can think of. And this also has... So there's your actions on screen. Number and then the timer. So they just do timer in the corner and then other number in the other corner. Okay, what about something like so what about this other roguelike? It's Belatra, I know is oh, Mike does look kind of quiet a little bit. And yeah, the music is kind of loud. On my end too. I do, yeah, there's a little bit of morning voice there. Billionaire. It's something like that. Okay, you're just not gonna give it to me? Also, this should be on my wish list. If it's not on my wish list, it should be on my wish list. So if I do ball, does it come up with... Yes, there. Okay, it is. But I was kind of curious, because this is one of those like score-heavy roguelikes. Which, yeah, just does a bunch of numbers at the top of the screen. Oh, I guess if I want to do more numbers over time, which I might. Like I was saying, Balatro has it sets itself up differently because it's going off of that video poker thing. So it went out right when I started the stream, but I'm glad it's back. Also, good to know that this is a fairly okay time for other people, because that's what I started the stream with, is that typically on Saturday morning I'm watching Third Shift play games. Man, and Locomotive is a really like narrative heavy thing too, so I'm like, ah, I could be watching this right now, but no, here I am doing stuff. Here I am trying to finish this jam game, so... Music's still a little loud. I mean, it is closer to that, like, noise stuff again. I could do chill music again. I was trying to do something just slightly... just slightly more. Maybe something like this instead. I just had enough complaints that the audio was too quiet for long enough, so now I lean on the too loud instead. But I guess if my voice is quieter. Okay, so they cram everything into the left side, and then here. I don't want to pull it up on Steam because then if I bounce between things, I like having a tab. So give me this. There we go. Oh, because it has high-pitched stuff stands out more than the voice. That makes sense. Okay. But then they have all their scoring along the top. Okay, what about something like Binding of Isaac? I know... so where are the UI elements here? Okay, so this does along the top as well. Wow, it's a small resolution game, ain't it? Okay, so that has top elements. And then I had one more. Oh, Risk of Rain. Just because this also has... I know this one does, like, let's just dump a bunch of icons on the top of the screen, I think. Set the shader with textures, but used... that you used, but maybe you could find better ones. Okay. Maybe Risk of Rain 2 was not the one that I was looking for. So give me just Risk of Rain. Or maybe the Risk of Rain remake. Risk of Rain Returns. Jeez, 5 million. I think even the first game had a lot. Oh, I thought they dumped all the... I like distinctly remember that they had all the icons and elements all over the screen. Maybe not. Or maybe they hit it for the whatchamacallit. Okay, enough with this distraction. Okay, it might be... Nah, it's Risk of Rain. The original has the one where they just dump a bunch of icons on screen and say, here's all of the everything. Okay, but it's in the corners. That and that. Okay, so most games just cram the things into the corners. But I know Mario Party... Well, okay, because even Mario Party, after... Yeah, once they started doing more stuff on screen. Could do that, too. But I like having the things central. Kind of gives it, It's supposed to be Terra Tech on Epic today. Still skeptical because Terra Tech isn't even sold on Epic. But we'll see. Where are you finding the hint system? Not that I... Well, I guess I do play Guess the Game every day. So I could do a different version of Guess the Game. It's Guess the Game on Epic instead. I'm kind of curious though. Let's if I try this. Oh, I guess I could just do 0 there, and then the timer I can move back up a little bit to. What's the canvas scaling? It's whatever the default is. Screen space is overlaid. I didn't mess with the canvas scaling. I don't know if there's a reason I should learn how to set up the canvas properly. Oh, scale the screen size. Canvas scaler. Okay, oh, duh. Ah. That would be good. Feels like it should default to that. But okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I just sort of... These feel like these should be the defaults, but... Okay, yeah, that'd be good. So now... That's like, that seems to be... Oh, match here with... Yeah. Keep it with matched. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so now... So I thought I blew up the text on these fairly large. So I'm assuming I have to scale the actual... I guess. Better to do it now, because if you do it later, your objects get smaller on screen. Makes sense. Okay. How have I made so many games and learned none of this? Well, better late than never, they always say. Probably just to feel better about all of the time wasted. And I'll take it, sure. Okay, and level, I suppose. You think it's very powerful to make a UI really fast? I mean, what I've messed with is definitely powerful. Faster than any other UI framework, including CSS. Well, I mean, CSS, if you're talking like HTML and CSS, I know the complaint is always that like you try to move an element and it smashes everything together weird. So now level text is not there yet. Well, and I don't know, is there like a wave-based roguelike that I can also try to pull from? Because I'm not entirely sure where I want to put the UI elements. I mean, probably tucking them into the corners is fine, but I don't know, this feels kind of more like a goofy mobile game kind of feel. And yeah, I'm still going to do it PC and web, but I don't mind leaning into that feeling either. Because it's something like Balatro. It's I feel like that's one of those ones that I haven't played the mobile version, but I've heard it's very good. And I feel like it is like the kind of game that pulls over to mobile. Oh, the font definitely doesn't fit. Yeah, no, it's not like a cute round font. Yeah, it's just kind of the font that I had lying around. It's the my first pixel font. It's just kind of a something. And I know there's... I'm never gonna remember it now that I'm looking for it, but there's somebody that does pixel fonts on itch.io. Not that pixel is the way to go, but that's just... But I know they have like a bubble. Like, yeah, no, I know. Pixel is not the way to go. That's just what I was there. This is just what I see scrolling by is this person makes a lot of pixel assets. Font assets. So that's why I was thinking of it. But no, I don't think that pixel is the way to go for this. Maybe it's not this one, it's somebody else. Okay, whatever. It's not what I want anyway, so. Font. There's a fonts. I'm like, what's the name of the font? There we go. Like Defoe. Like the Willem Defoe. Okay. Then we do cartoon. Not fancy. I went round AF. We're going round and ball like as possible. Can we do like ball? It's oh, it's preview text. The search. There we go. Because I'm like, that's all the filter stuff here, and then this search is way the heck over there. There we go, woodcutter. That's a font? I can't read that at all. Balloon. No, because I'm almost thinking like the Google font. Like what Google's got going on. Because it's pretty heckin' round, right? Yeah, this. Kind of like that. I don't know if you could steal the Google font. It seems like a bad idea, but... It's not bad. Like I said, I was thinking like... round AF. That's not bad either. What was the other one I said that's not bad? No, it's gone. I guess this one's literally labeled bouncy. So... Is there a... Because I like the big and the bold. And I want the, like, round. That's not bad. I'm like, rounder. Rounder! That's not bad. I basically want every letter to look like a ball. For maximum, it's just bumper balls. What is, what's Mario Party got? That's a fairly clean. Irregular ones would look good with the shaded objects. And was this just comic? What was the search term on this? Groovy. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of like wavy stuff. Curly. Do they have like a bubble? Grid. That's a little too... Oh, because clay. Clay is also the... What does Aardman have? Like, if I look up a Wallace and Gromit, do they have, like, a text that they use? Oh, I guess they do have kind of the... whatchamacallit there, so... Oh, yes. There's all these steps. Don't forget to set up your canvas correctly. Don't forget to do the, don't forget to add the, I'm not awake yet. Dang it. Okay. In more options, which is somewhere. Yeah, that's not bad. I think I like the more regular fonts personally, but not bad. Okay, wait, did I need search? Okay, wait, I was, okay, I looked for ball. Can we just, like... There's the, okay, I did need to click search first. Public domain. 100% free. Free for personal use, sure. Okay, now. Bumper balls. Submit. There we go. Oh, and I just clicked a D randomly? Letter D. Okay, it doesn't necessarily need to be letter D, I just... and then... Sort by... Okay, that's a those. Where'd the, is it because I clicked on a letter? Now it's not going to give me the comic or whatever. Huh. Oh, like that, but round would be perfect. And now it's not going to give it to me. Dadgummit. Oh, so, of these... So, of this, 100% free for personal and commercial use. This is for personal use only. Free for personal use and commercial use. 100% free for... Okay, wait, this one didn't say free, right? Okay, let's... Is partially free for personal use only. Is partial. Is partial. As in it's not finished? Well, I kind of want a finished font then, right? Oh, okay, this is their logo change over time. Okay, this is always the thing that I forget about, is that I just get so distracted and it takes so long just to pick a font. That's kind of fun. Might be a little too much, but that's kind of fun. Okay, the question was, do I want to stick with any of the ones I have, or... Because this is going through all 219 of the letter A. Is 200 for just the letter A? That's a lot of fonts. And this is the one... Okay, no, that's 200 that are 100% free, and that are... Okay, wait, so can I go back to... Instead of the... How do I... Okay, so if I do that, and then say, like, cartoon... Dingbats. We've got a whole set of dingbats. When would you use... I guess if you're trying to make, like, a cipher or something. That still seems sexy. There's a whole bunch of sexy fonts. Wow, that is a whole bunch. I wasn't expecting it to be so explicit. Whoops. Can I click one of these other ones, please? I want to get off the sexy fonts. No, now it breaks. I'm stuck on the sexy fonts. Dadgummit. I guess I want fancy then? Okay, sans serif? Yes, so not so fancy. Ooh. Kinda. Okay, so not so fancy. You're thinking go handwritten? That's probably better. It's for... you're tucking the... And the question is, which one is it under? Script. There we go. Handwritten. Okay, and I do have to do that every time. Okay, there we go. I think it's because I don't tend to go for handwritten, but also, like, it's not a bad idea when we're talking, trying to go for that clay, handcrafted look. Handwritten probably makes sense. Okay, but I don't know that you're gonna get a big, chunky font out of handwritten. Maybe? Because I want, like, chunky bubble kind of font. That's not bad. Okay, I think we're gonna just, at this point, get rid of these. Okay, so coffee mood maybe. I should just pick one and go, so. The irregular clay look. Looking for a font or just for title or regular text? I was thinking regular text for now. And then could maybe find something else for title. Oh, there's all sorts of these coffee ones. Gross. Coffee, gross. I need to make some tea again. Don't go chunky for regular. Yeah, okay. I think that might have been why I was eyeballing that other, like, sans serif stuff, too. Yeah, okay, no. You know, okay, wait, was this the one that was, 100% free? Because I'm like, I could totally use this as, like, a title font. This feels like a title font to me, but... Eggs. I guess that is very ball-like. I was thinking the letters being round as opposed to the font, but... And it's not about eggs, it's about balls. Or I guess it's really more about slimes right now, but... Okay, I should just pick one and get back to actually making the game instead of... messing with this. Bad handwriting. Which I guess works if I was doing something a little more story-based, which is what the request was, but... Okay, no. Just stop. Smash. Does it actually have the lines under it? The crayon master? That's a little too wavy. Okay, just... It can't even load it anymore. It's not even... It's lagging out. I'm not a huge fan of the eggs, unfortunately. I guess coffee mood. It's got the word coffee in it. Okay, just... You just reveal that you've been throwing your friends and trying to help you the whole time. That's the twist. Yeah, because that was one of the requests, is I like a game with a twist. Well, I think it was specifically, I like a game that has a hidden... yeah, a sweet spot for games that are not what they appear to be. Which I don't know exactly how you would hide the, what the game is. Yeah, because I was like, something like this, where it's like, you call it totally normal fishing, and then it's actually, like, using grenades to blow up fish instead. So... But I don't know how you'd hide that here. Okay, do I want to use coffee mood? No, let's do this one. I don't know. Let's just grab a font and then call it good. Just dump it under downloads with all of the everything else. And then we... grab it and throw it into Unity. Okay. Oh, no, we don't throw it into Unity. We go into the font... the font maker. Right? There's a specific, like, you gotta use make a font thing. I can't just throw it in here. I can throw it into Unity? Okay, hey ho. Text Mesh Pro, create font or something. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Click you. And then you. Okay, create text mesh pro. Font asset, there we go. Okay, so then we have something better than my sad font. Which again needs to be even bigger. Cause, okay, it's like, I should be using the, whatchamacallit first, right? Should I be using font size first, or should I be blowing up the scale first? Because I know there's a way you can mess it up to where it ends up looking real pixelated. So, font size first. Yeah, okay. I thought it was font size first before you start touching the scale. So. And then I also need to do it for the game over panel and the buttons and all the everything. UI button. Yeah, okay. It's just because that's my default style that I was doing that. Although now I guess the button's really not gonna, or the pixelated button's not gonna make as much sense, but that's okay, whatever. Seems to be like a small font. Okay, so I'll have to figure out buttons at some point, but that's neither here nor there. I was trying to finish before I got very distracted by... Okay, so now we do the text for the level. Yeah, this is kind of why I wanted to give it a whole day. It's because I'm getting this distracted just adding a font. Then let's make sure I have the time. Okay, level text to this. Actually get updated. Level plus plus. No. It should be on update anyway. I guess it doesn't necessarily need to be on update, but then I don't have to think about it. Level text dot text is level 2 string. Yeah. Could use the first. It wasn't far from the one that I picked. That tends to be how I operate. I think really hard and come up with the first idea. That's why I tend to end up going first draft with things too, is because I spend it too long and then just end up going with the first option anyway. But some of that's just like that's part of the process, is making sure you're exploring all the options and then saying, okay, what I lied, my instinct felt better. Okay, so now let's see. Why? Why did you come back? I've seen it before, and that's... Did it get hooked up properly? We'll see. Oh, I didn't grab water before the stream. No. Okay, no, that seems off to have it on the bottom. Okay, we're gonna tuck it in the corners on the top. Maybe with some actual text. So you instead are going to be level. You put the plus in the wrong spot. It's not. Don't do that. There we go. Level. And then timer. No. You were helping me too much. I also don't know if it's Codium fighting with the IntelliSense as well. I feel like it very much could be that both of them are fighting, and they both put in their answers. It's like, well, okay, now you did too much. It's not fighting in Rider. Well, I have Visual Studio. I'm used to Visual Studio, and it's... I don't think it's all that bad. I don't know if there's like a... If it's yet another thing to go download, I'm not as gung-ho about doing that right now, necessarily. Oh. No, wait, you're part of the canvas. Okay, you just didn't get blown up. So let's blow you up. So this should be not my dumb bad font. Give me this font that's a little less dumb and a little less bad. Make it super big, and let's do that, and then y'all. I think these need to be blown up though, right? Oh no, it's the font. I blew up the font, and then I can make the. Okay, not 256. That's probably a bit much. I don't know. 100. It's like I'm trying to keep with the thing, but or maybe 256 then. Just say screw it. It's also as big as the other stuff. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Then you need to be a lot bigger. And a lot bigger. Okay, whatever. It's something. I just need a something. Again, that's all I'm aiming for, is having a something, and then I can hope that it ends up better in the future. Or I can hope that I spend the time to make it better in the future. Not that it'll just, like, magically, mysteriously get better in the future. And then I picked 200. Yeah, I don't have some nice round buttons to go with the nice round stuff there. Okay, wait, how about we do you there, and then you... There we go. Yeah, okay, so now my pixel buttons are not working for what I got going. And then, are you functioning is also the question. Or it should still be functioning, but... Oh, I need to tuck the numbers into the corners. I lied, I don't like having this at the bottom. I think it does work for the Mario Party, like who fell off where, but... For this, it's not working as well. Well, these are tied together. It does, you're on level 3, it's this many seconds long. Oh. Yeah, I gotta make the level round, too. Like, I like the idea of everything round as possible. Oh, and I'm trying to design the... Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, maybe a little smaller. Okay, so let's cram the text up into the corners. And then... Oh, okay, based on the width there. Oh, so then you need to be back to that. And then give it just a little bit of leeway, and then you... Actually, no, I want the timer in the other corner. I lied. You were this corner. be like this. We'll see. So... Okay, wait, so the Unity... Your Unity layout is like that. So always see the game in 16:9. Well, it's it's because I run off the default Unity stuff. I don't update the... I'm like, I don't mind learning different, better ways to do stuff, so I'm fine with kind of reconfiguring to try to match the person that is helping me, so... Which is smash this into... Okay, so can I smash you into... Oh no, I didn't mean to rip it out of here entirely. Okay, there. How do I smash you into... That's not the project exactly, right? Okay, we smash you there. Aha. Kind of. And then save the layout after changing. Yeah, I think that is something that I've missed the step that... Okay, how do I smash you into here? In the bottom of this is really what I want. Okay, so then if I do all y'all into there. Slowly but surely. So now if I do everybody into there. And then there. Aha! There we go. I think that's closer to matching. Okay, the console is smashed in over here. Okay, console's there. Version control is there. The project, the audio mixer is a thing that should be open and available. The hierarchy, the scene, the animator, the animation is there. Yeah, okay, some of these feel a little more arbitrary. You can use animation in another window, maybe. Sometimes we have animation elsewhere. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was like some of these feel a little arbitrary, but I'm like, okay, hierarchy here, project here, game here, scene here, inspector here, console here. All that is making sense to me. Everything else it feels like it can be moved or not. But I did want to at least pull up the audio mixer to remember that it exists. That's something I want to have at least. Oh, and I have an asset store. Okay, I don't need this. Why is this here if the asset store has moved? And it says search online anyway. So... Oh, and a lighting tab too. Project file could use more space. Yeah. I was just doing the positioning for now, so... Okay, you've got it, I guess, like that. Okay, the actual sizing, I was just trying to get the positions the same. The sizing can be modified. And it's still in free aspect. There we go. Okay, so is there anything else that was obviously needing to... Okay, so now I might be able to follow along a little better. Okay, so then Windows layout, save layout. Okay. Okay, I don't need to save it to a file. This is brainoid. There we go. And now the text. New. Okay, let's do this one because that's a little easier. I'll smash you up in the corner. There and there. I lied. Okay, no. So 50. How about negative? And then 500. Oh, it's because it's centered. Maybe I'll leave it centered then. That gives it a little bit of space. I don't know. This probably is not. Whatever. It's all just whatever until it's not. And I need to finish it and fix it. Okay, wait. Where do I have a level? Okay, wait, you're off the top by 50. Yeah, so that's the same. Okay, you... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's all... Everything's been reconfigured. In a way that should make things a little more efficient rather than less. And yeah, that's gonna take me a little bit to get used to. Things having been moved around. Yeah, okay, I thought you would need to get it off the wall just a little bit. So I'm gonna scooch you off the wall just a smidge. Okay, and let's just throw timer, the word timer on here. So this is time, so then I know what these are. Okay. First time listening to stoner rock? Well, I'll let you have a guess as to what the band name is. As to how I found this band. But the band is Gnome. Yeah. The band is literally just straight up called Gnome. I was like, when it came across my YouTube timeline, there was a music video of a bunch of guys in gnome hats just walking around. And it was like, okay, yep, this is, It's funny how that happens. That I don't typically listen to a lot of rock or stoner rock, but when the band is called Gnome, and it's like, okay, yeah, and this is kind of goofy too. I'm like, okay, yep, I dig it. Yeah, I try to... I'm somewhat eclectic with my music tastes, but... It's gotten more hyper-pop as I've gotten older, but... Yeah, now fix the font sizes? Yes, that's what I was doing. Might be too small. I do kind of want it big. I want this to be round and cute and kind of mobile-esque. Well, and not like, whatchamacallit, idle RPG kind of mobile-esque. I think I did some fairly arbitrary numbers, and yet it comes out to be these like close calls where it's like right up to the edge and then manages to squeeze in. Okay, so I will need to get the actual roguelike aspect going still. But now that I have some kind of font, now that I have some kind of whatchamacallit working. Oh, there we go. Level 1. I see an issue. Okay, this game over is also massive. You are not big enough, are you? It seems okay. It's got some width to it. Or did it was because the character died that it went to level 1? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Level 1, yeah, okay, so when they die, it immediately goes back to level 1. So what I really want is actually when you start the game, is that it sets it to level 1. Not when you reset the... So something like that, actually. Okay. The game over still needs to be fixed. And then it's that realization that I'm like, I've only been doing this an hour, so I got a good day to do stuff. Man, the motorized standing desk is so nice. It's funny how just a little bit of efficiency makes it so much easier to do. Here I am like, oh yeah, just a little bit of efficiency does a lot. Maybe that's a sign, that's a realization, that's... Okay. 200? It's like 250. Maybe I just need to shrink the buttons? They seem pretty big though. So if I do game over... No, where's the... There we go, game... The game overed quickly. It's like I want it large, but not like... Okay, just a little smaller, I think. I kind of want to just mess with the scale of the buttons instead of the... But I think that's another one of those, like, if you mess with the scale of these things, the better practice is to mess with these other numbers instead. But I don't know. There. Yeah, I'll leave that at 200. Okay, whatever. I need to change the buttons anyway. They need to be a different asset that I don't have. Okay, so some kind of something there. And maybe I could bump. Maybe I could use Krita to try to make a like a rounded button set. Or again, just get it from somewhere else, but I did kind of want to mess with learning Krita or something. Okay. I guess I should see how that game over looks. Meaning I should just actually change the numbers instead of... Oh, I need to figure out why this is doing 2. Why it's spawning 2 every time instead of... Yeah, every level seems to be spawning 2. I guess that's fine, but I wanted it to just do 1 for now. Until... Oh, and this is level 1. So that's the other thing I need to check. Okay. To see if this is level... Because I wanted to, yeah, see the high score. Okay, level 8. And then the timer should stop as well. And timer... What did I have timer? Have I written down any upgrade types? No, I had some ideas for... but I did not write down anything. I think I started pulling this into its own separate document at some point. Yeah, okay, I just threw it into like a basic concept document. Just threw some lines on a thing and said, hey, that's something. But in terms of the things I wanted to mess with was... At least the numbers I want to... that I think would be obvious to mess with is weight, size, speed. Are the obvious ones. Maybe friction. I think that'll mess with the physics a little too much if you do friction. But... And then ideas I had were like split and merge. Since they're little slimes at this point anyway. And then some of the trigger being like each bump. Start of round, or, you know, start of wave. Some of that stuff. That's the other reason I wanted to give myself a whole day to do this, is because I'm like, I think the figuring out the upgrades is going to take a bit. Okay, then... Immediately got distracted by many different things. The timer, I wanted to stop the timer when you game over. So where's the timer getting updated? Is in fixed update. So let's just add a nice bool that says game over. Could be stun chance, so they don't follow you for a little bit. Oh yeah, because I thought like poison is where they shrink over time. So yeah, over time, and then like poison, which is shrink over time, and then stun possibly. I wanted to start off with the easy ones of just like modifying the. Or like, I already have bumping as the, you know, for each of the, like modifying some of the stuff that I already have. But I guess stun would be, oh yeah, slow down, that's an obvious one too. Which I think is kind of under speed there, but I had thought of doing like some kind of aura, where you have just a basic collider, but it's also slow down. Okay, the bool was is game over. It's false. And then here is game over. It's true. And then here if is game over. I guess you could do that. Yeah, map's not huge for an aura mechanic, but could be fun. Well, and that's I could change the size of the map too. I'm keeping it small just because I'm trying to keep it simple, but we shall see. Okay, maybe we'll just go back to what it was. And just break out, I guess. Okay, so now there was something else I wanted to mess with, but so let's just run it again to see if I remember what it... Oh, the... when I spawn a wave, it's spawning two references. Should just be the one at the start, right? Yeah, okay. Start, spawns wave, and then... If the timer is greater than 5, the timer starts at 0. Right? Timer? Okay, you're not explicitly set, but... Which maybe I will explicitly set it to 0, just to make sure. So it's not doing that wave again. And it shouldn't be hitting it twice, it's only doing it the once in the update. Clear the wave. It's not clearing the wave correctly. That's well, it's because it was keeping around some objects too, so it might not be clearing the wave correctly. Yeah, this is the first song. This is the first song I ever heard from Gnome, from their fun little. It's funny how like it's such a simple music video. It's just them marching in place in their little hats, but I think it's got like millions of views at this point. It was just the. I'm realizing that this might be Twitch might not be as happy with this one. Yeah, it's literally just them standing there until they start marching in place. And it's almost at 3 million views. Okay. So, like I said, we'll finish it out. If Twitch is mad about it, then I guess I'll just not have audio for some of this. That's okay, whatever. Hopefully me talking over it is enough. Okay, so... The question was, why does it seem to be spawning 2 enemies when it should just be doing it the once? Okay, this might be a... Just throw a debug in here. Yeah, you had it. Why did you change it? You did it again. Okay, I won't do the dot then. Debug. Spawning wave. Okay, there we go. I need to type slower apparently. Okay, you're gonna have to restart. Because maybe not on that one. That's okay, whatever. Okay, so how many times did this pop up? Twice. It doesn't appear to be. So it's doing the right amount of spawn, or it's only running that. It's running it at the right time. And yet somehow it's. What was the other thing I was double checking? What was the other thing I just added? I keep changing too many things at once. The timer stops when you game over, I guess. Wow, doing real good this time. Okay. Like I said, this is also encouraging that I'm letting it run like this. Could probably pull game over down a little bit. And the timer did stop. Okay, yeah, everything else didn't stop, but that's fine. That can all keep running. I just wanted the timer to stop. Okay, here. There we go. Okay. So, it's just so many things to tweak. So now the timer's stopped. The levels are still spawning incorrectly somehow. Despite the fact that it's only hitting this the right number of times. I should just be doing it, just spawn an enemy. It's not resetting the whole thing. Yeah, it's only on the button that it's resetting everything. Whatever. Okay. Am I ready for the actual roguelike upgrade menu sort of stuff? At this point, probably. I should think about getting better button background stuff. Because this one does 2, and then it immediately jumps to 4. And it also feels like it's not clearing correctly, but whatever. Oh, everybody died. Okay, and buttons are still working and stuff too. Oh, and then the clay shader at some point maybe, kind of, sort of. And I don't know if that's been sent. Yes, okay, that is also. It's only been a little over an hour, and I'm like, I'm tired, I'm done. Just watch Third Shift play Locomotive. It's gonna be so much to watch. So much to catch up on. Okay, clay shader, clay shader. That's the shader graph and everything too. Okay, we'll just do shaders and dump that in there. Okay, and then does it... Because do I even have shader graph is also the question. Okay, well I guess it's compiling shader now? Open shader editor. Okay, so I can view it. I can see it. So divide the stop motion speed. I guess so. I guess you could slow down the thing there. Lots of things to mess with. Okay, so the question is, if I go to, I was gonna say, because that looks like the material for it, but how about instead if I just do like you, if I switch out your shader to be this new shader. Well, and it seems to do that with anything that I import. It seems to say, oh no, it no worky. Play shader. Okay, so that is what the custom one. Yeah, okay, so then adding the shader on there seems to work. At least that looks like it's a little aggressive. But we'll see if it is. Wow, okay, that is a bit aggressive. I'm looking a little more like a fuzzball than a, I guess a fuzzball's fine too, but I was kind of thinking more clay. So, speaking of messing with the numbers, place one in the scene manually instead of switching out the shader. This is just a standard lit shader, yeah. And then adjust the material properties. Makes sense. The shader. Just had the material there. Okay, so gives me sphere. And then gives me this. And then we go to wherever you are. It loaded when I actually, like, it seemed to load though, oddly enough. Well, because the shader should be running, or no? Should I be seeing the shader in the scene view at this point, or no? The actual shader graph, or the shader in the material? It's not doing anything? Okay. Yeah, shaders is something that I wanted to learn a little more about at some point too, so this is all good. I'm definitely learning something new, so go in there and select the clay shader. Aha, okay. Is it supposed to be defaulting to that pink there? Oh, it is. Okay. Well, because this one doesn't look too bad. Okay, where are you in relation to? Is it the where I have the camera or something? It's like, that doesn't look too aggressive. I'm like, just adding this random sphere seemed to work fine. Well, okay, I guess let's just run this. See if that. Assign a normal texture, maybe? Okay, so it was when I just added it to the guys there. Shader doesn't update unless you move the mouse or hold the button. Interesting. Okay, wait, so now... So the test object seems to work just fine. So if I go back to doing what I was doing earlier, is that a bad idea still? Oh, and then I'll need to switch out the eyes too, but, so the sphere for the body. Or, no, it's, materials. There. So then again, if I do the shader, clay shader. It's because I changed the sizing or something? So the sphere here. Versus the sphere here. Okay, so let's do this a different way. So we're gonna go into you, and then copy this over into materials. Okay, there, and then you. I'll just make that white. And then do the shader graph one. Okay, there. So then I would just need to remake all my materials, since just switching out the shader seems to cause issues. So what settings did I change that would have caused it to explode like that? Aha, I do have an entirely different smoothness and... Okay, so that's the good one. So let's just copy all those values over. Aha, it might just be the smoothness. Divide and vertex detail. Are entirely different. Oh, it's like, it's just the shader updating every... Okay, let's just see what that does. Might have just been the smoothness, which is really just I'm messing with the values and getting a different shader. Okay, no, because you didn't. The other materials did not update. So can I just drag in a ball? You are. Using the shader graphs clay shader. So go back to blank. Black blank. So no, blank is still messed up. Okay, that's because the smoothness matches. So divide is 12. We'll just kind of mess with these until still a little extra wibbly wobbly. So vertex detail being 5. And then stop motion speed pulled over. Okay. Oh, okay, so then it's... I would have to go through each of these and update those values. Seems tedious. I don't know which is going to be faster to do. This to go through here. So I could do that, or I could do remake all the materials and just use the shader graph. I don't know, this doesn't seem too tedious. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem any more tedious than remaking all the materials. I don't know. So... yeah, and I do want to do it for the ground as well. Maybe, I don't know. It might be a bit much. It might be... well, no, because it's having any amount of motion does add a lot. So, because even if it's just a little bit of motion. Yeah. I was like, I don't know which is going to be faster. If it was faster to just... okay, I guess I could test that as well. So if I just take you, duplicate you, and then do rename as black. Yeah, okay, you're not gonna let me do that. So we get rid of you. I didn't know which would be faster. Rename to black. Does it reattach it or no? No, I done goofed all of it. Okay, yeah, I was definitely choosing the slower option. I'm hungry. Ugh, you didn't want to do both of them? I wanted you to slap it on both of them. Okay, let's... okay, yeah, we're just... bye-bye with everybody. This will guarantee that I'm doing things correctly. So... and I can just okay, the water, I guess, is fine. I don't know if I want the water to look like clay. That I lied. That might be kind of fun, though. Okay, so that's the... I'm gonna keep that one, because I need to copy off of that. Okay, here. Rename. We'll just start grabbing these. Okay, I don't know why changing the values... I don't know why I thought changing the values would be... okay, you have the clay... let me scroll down? So, yeah, so let me look at the color. Are you lagging out or something? There we go, jeez. It's like I just wanted to scroll down and mess with the color there, you goof. Okay, so let me copy you, paste you, and then it's that one. Rename. Nope. God balls. I'm just gonna go with the excuse that I'm hungry and tired and... okay, let's... there we go. For some reason, when I do the copy paste, it is not as happy with the scrolling. Okay. Rename white. That's fine, it's already white. Rename green. And then, yeah, okay, weird. Do I just need to, yeah, okay, I just need to click on something else. Maximum green. And then we do green on you. That's not the, it's the game, not the scene view. Green on you. Interesting. Is it because of the water? So if I get rid of the water. No. Oh, so this works as spheres, not... This works with round objects, not... Okay, so I lied. I guess we're not going to do that one, but that's okay. So now we go back to you. The eyes are... Okay, that material's okay. Material. You there. Then... You there. Why are you so zoomed out? Okay, and then you... There. Either or. Okay, so now let's just see what has exploded in the aftermath of changing these. Okay, adding an extra ball in there. Okay, so we're not doing that for the ground. We're going to be a basic shader for now because that's not working. You respect the lid. Okay, just a little darker there. It's like it doesn't need to be that intense. Okay, and then ball and sphere. All extra bits and bobs can go away. I feel like I'm ready for lunch. I'm like, oh, it's lunchtime, so probably do a highly subdivided ground. Yeah, okay. It'd almost bring back a little more of the wibble wobbles. It's like almost too subtle now. Yeah, that got kind of a weird dark spot, but that's fine, whatever. Still not doing any normal textures. I did not do that. Okay. Let's one thing at a time. You said you could try a highly subdivided thing. So let's do you. Shader graph, clay shader. And then do vertex detail is a lot higher. See if that is that the or higher subdivision. So like that. That seemed to help a little bit. It's still ripping the pieces apart, but oh, meant the mesh. There was also a divide here. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll leave that and then do here. The mesh. Is that something you can do with the... Should have named the divide parameter better. Edit the collider. Is that a thing? Oh, it just reduces the animation. Okay. Not a mesh thing. I'm like, can I mess with the Unity mesh here? A subdivided cube. I guess you could. Well, because what I really want to do is like the probably still have Kirby. Yeah, this is really, I think, closer to what I was thinking of. Or even like a cylinder. because a cylinder would work. This, like I said, I'm thinking I want to go maximum round with all of the everything. But yeah, this also cylinder here as well. So this is, I think, closer to the aesthetic for the island rather than a cube. Okay, why do I have a billion Steam things? Okay, that's the UI thing. I was looking at UI. I was like, okay. The tabs are lagging out pretty hard. Let's get rid of some of this. So, go attach some normals in the meantime. And again, I appreciate you helping out with my goofy projects. And all the mentorship. I very much appreciate better ways to do things. No, go back. I wanted that one. I lied. Okay, that was the setup there. That's the concept document. Okay, there's... I don't think I need the blue sky pulled up because I have the other clay thing pulled up. Okay, there. So I can also bring up some music again. Okay, so in the meantime, I want this to be just... How does it look if I do unlit? Nah, it looks, everything else has shadow to it. I've just kind of had fun messing with unlit a little bit too. At least when I was doing voxels. When I was doing unlit voxels, it was, I think, kind of an interesting look to make it look like the voxels were blending together a bit. There we go, you. That's what I want. Okay, so now... So, island is being cooked. Attach normals. Assign a normal texture, maybe. Normal texture. Normal. Red clay wall normal. Clay normal. So a lot of things labeled normal. I will guess this one. Oh, and I did it on the black. That's gonna be hard to see anyway. So how about that clay normal? Okay, maybe we do it on the white or on this one. Aha, yes, okay. Oh, that's green. That's not a clay object just yet. And I did that for blue, black, red, white, shader. Okay, so that was also my curiosity question. Is there... Can it do transparent? Is the question. The shader graphs. Clay shader. No. It does not appear to be able to do transparent. Ooh, or maybe. No. No. That's a bit much. Okay, back to just lit. Okay, so now we give this another go. I feel like I want to zoom it a little bit just so you can see that there's some kind of clay. texturing, because I don't think you can. Yeah, okay, so zoomed in, you can see it. That's a little fast one. Okay, so yeah, you can't even see the clay texturing, but it's there. Okay, I guess. Okay, that's why I didn't want to do attaching it to the right. Back to you. We're supposed to be that direction, and then it's just the number updates. If it's not visible, you can increase the normal power. And that's on that one. So just do it on the blue, maybe? Okay, yeah, do it on the blue and the red just to see if that's... Make a maximum bumpy. Might also be a lighting thing too, I don't know. That's better, I think that's a little more... Try playing with the parameters when you have a reference object in the scene. Don't play with them, then check how it looks. Yeah, okay, that would be a lot faster. Okay, and... Yeah, no, it's definitely... Well, it's like I said, it's because I tend to do a lot of procedural things where it's... You need to check the generation of a thing. That I've gotten into the bad habit of just hitting play every time I need to test something, when it's like, no, there's... You can test in here. The normal power of the material. Pause the game and then change the material. Yeah. Like I said, it's because it tends to be. I need to check and see if it's spawning the right number of things or the right position of a thing. That's where the bad habit came from, but or maybe I'm just saying excuses that I really should have learned how to actually pause the game and mess with things. I just need to acknowledge that I am not good at any of the things that I've done. I've been limping along for a long time. Okay, and then here is black on black. That's not gonna matter. We'll do it anyway, just for consistency's sake. Yeah, it might be just the camera's so zoomed out. Yeah, it's kind of the color too. Like on a white ball, I think it's fairly visible. But on these other colored balls, it's less so. Oh, I still need a crown at some point. I gotta remember. Okay, wait. I wrote down a list of things to mess with. Okay, that's clay shader, enemy types, upgrade menu. Okay, clay shader got added. At any rate. It's still trying to open up in Paint 3D. That is not... Okay, FBX files, could you please... Let's change the properties on that to open in Blender. That would be much more sane. Oh, it's because then I gotta find where I installed Blender. I'm like, I don't know, I open it through Steam. Why are you asking me this? Blender. Two materials, a main material and one for the center. Yeah, then you're gonna take forever to search for Blender. And this is why I still... Okay, whatever. I just need to drag the... It's like, now I can pause the game. No, that's not... Okay, is this... Is this a shader issue, or is this just a Unity being stupid issue? Because that almost sounds like it's a shader issue as opposed to just a Unity being stupid issue. Oh, and then I don't actually have a models because I've just been using spheres. Okay, folder. Well, at any rate, you can definitely put, helping me with projects on a resume. Could put mentorship on a resume, for sure. Okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't wake up awake, did I? Okay, it seems to have pulled in both of the thingamabobs. Oh, export with a light and a camera. Okay, I was kind of wondering why it was a little bright there. There we go. Okay. And then... here. Let's switch it out here. Okay, you can't switch out the materials in the thing. Oh, you probably did teach me how to extract materials. Are you talking in Blender, or are you talking in Unity here? Choose the mesh asset first. The import settings. Oh, I had it open. Oh, there. Now the other one. Extract materials. Oh, and then it just dumped it over here. So now, I'm just gonna keep blaming it on the fact that I'm not awake, but we shall see. Seems a little off. Internet connection is stable as cesium. It's the third or fourth time today the connection stopped. That sucks. Do you know if it's like a local thing? Like if they're having issues? That is like exploding the mesh. That's what it looks like. Okay, wait. These other ones had... Yeah, okay. Oh, it's the default Unity. Whatever settings. So, again, if I do this nonsense... That's somewhat better. Or I thought it was somewhat better. Oh, I guess this... There we go, that camera is kind of immediately in the thing. Okay, so we try clay. Okay, back to... There. So now they're matching at least. A connection problem in the area with the ISP wouldn't be the first time. Well, yeah, that's why I was like wondering if it was local, like messing with the internet or something. Okay, that text also did not get moved back to where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like so, something like that. Okay, nice round numbers, because why not? Doesn't need to be the case. Okay, so then, I mean, divide sort of helped. Again, I don't know what the divide is exactly, but... Still seems like a lot. Divide should be high. Okay. Seems like it's still... Yeah, because it's the environment. It should have a pretty subtle wibble wobble. Not like a ridiculous amount of... So about 150. Didn't seem to do all that much too. Whatever the scale of the island. Oh, is that gonna mess up the wibble wobbles? Yeah, no, okay, and the islands should go. Oh, where did the water go? Oh, I turned off the environment. The environment, water is there. Just got a Twitch ad for a different ISP. That's funny. The wibble wobbles are still a lot. Okay, get the scale right and then bump up the divide parameter. Actually, that's not too bad scale-wise. Okay, so then... Can I change both of these at the same time? There you go. Okay. So then we just slap a 0 on it. Why did I... No, I grabbed the island. Oh. I misclicked. Okay, so now we get rid of you. It will make the water look a little more alive. I think I don't know, that might make it a little confusing for if the island is moving. It didn't come with a collider. That would make sense. That would make sense that there is no collider for it. Let's do... That's not what I wanted. Physics, mesh collider. There we go. Oh, and I might need to change the physics material or the... Okay, I might not want to do this for the island. This might be a bit much for wibbly wobbles on the island. Is the island mesh custom made, and is the top face using grid fill? Because it would probably work better for vertex offset in the shaders. It's whatever Brainoid gave me is what the shader is doing, and the shader is doing this stuff for texturing, and this amount of noise and wibble wobbles and whatever. It's putting in the time and the stop motion speed, and then over here putting in the UV and normal dialing and normal offset and whatever else. Bump up the divide parameter and change the vertex detail for both. The vertex detail. Bump up the vertex detail. Oh, change the vertex detail. Listen. Up the vertex detail because it's a bigger mesh, or take it back down to a bunch of nothing. Okay, there we go. Super high divide seems to be good. Better. Okay, island, if I drag you up a little bit. It's only 9 o'clock. I'm like so ready to just go eat lunch. It is only 9 o'clock. That's why I wanted to start this early. Oh, now that... Okay. Oh, because it's attached to the mesh and I added a physics object to the mesh. So now the island has got this subtle bounce to it that is causing maximum bounce on everything. That kind of works. It's kind of more than necessary. I'm surprised that many bounces happened before the other ball. It's a little extra bouncy. I don't necessarily need it to be that bouncy. Okay, honestly, I think I might not mess with it for the island. I think it's a bit much. So, because you have bounce in the physical material? Well, it's because I attached the physics, because the mesh is moving as part of the shader, and I have the mesh collider attached. It's doing just a subtle amount of bounce on everything. That mesh doesn't move with the shader, it's only visuals? Well, but is it not? I kind of figured it was only visuals, but it didn't add the bounce until I added the mesh collider. Okay, well, let's add the island back, I guess. Let's add that island. Because it has a detailed surface, it bounces more. You could attach a physics material to tone it down. Oh, that's why I had the island where I had it. Okay, so you're saying a physics material instead. Oh, because I guess what does the island have here? A box collider. Oh, this should be under that anyway. Okay, so... physics material bounce. I want a non-bouncy physics material. Not a material, a physics material. There we go. So, bounciness none. I guess, sure. Okay, so now you, with this new physics material that I didn't actually, okay, we're gonna just call you ground. There. Now you, ground. There, okay. So now, it does that. It didn't seem to do a whole lot. Okay, I'm going to take a pee break while the internet explodes again. I will be back. Okay. Well, I think I see a third shift skulking about on stream. Avatar's there. Cause, wait. I'm assuming Locomotive is dead now. Yep. I do, I will have to go back and catch the, Locomotive episode I missed there. I was slowing down. Okay, but now I have goldfish. Now I have a snack. Maybe that'll help perk me up a little bit. It's only been 2 hours? Oh, damn it. Minimum bounce. See if that does anything. Seems like there's still a little extra bounce. Yeah, like that. It's doing a little like wibble wobbles. It's got some extra wibbly wobbly. Alright, let's get rid of the default. You don't need to be there anymore. You're causing problems. What the heck is this? A random empty game object way out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, there. So now let's see if that helps.
If I ask you a question, will you answer so to show those words with lines inside your starry coat? If I ask
Is it better? Yeah, it's still got a little extra wibbles and wobbles to it, but that's fine. Whatever. I think I need to worry about other things at this point, like actual gameplay, instead of just watching them wibble and wobble and all fall down. Okay, this seems like it naturally just ends at about level 10. It's also like spawning too many things too. Normal map is not that readable from this far away. In terms of, are you talking the island and stuff too? Or are you talking the, Oh, because the island does not have the normal map anyway, so. Aha, there is a third shift skulking about. And I did not make it. I'm bummed I missed the Locomotive stream, but I wanted to get this since I spent a lot of time avoiding it and not doing it. Oh. Well, shoot, because it doesn't really work for the island, then does it? Well, then can I duplicate it? Last section was pretty short. I was gonna say, it's only been 2 hours, so I was kind of surprised that the stream was already over. Could work with a higher tiling. So, 5. It is working a lot better with a higher tiling. The normal, I think, is still a bit powerful, but that's... So... or maybe I just need to bump up the tiling. Just bump it out the whole heck ton. It's kind of maximum. Just changing the color, dude. Oh, I changed the color of both of them. I lied. It kind of works. Maybe go back to 10. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, reduce the normal power a bit. Well, it's just because I was trying to make it so that it was visible on the little balls there, on the little spheres. and it wasn't happening. But I guess if it's just not gonna happen on the slimes, then it's under models. No, it's under shaders, and then the normal power here. Here, normal power. No, I'm not using it for anything. Here, these. Yes, okay, I'll add these. Not the green one. These, normal power. Wait, okay, huh? That's all half. Oh, one. Oh, this is the one that, okay, these didn't have their normal power changed. That's what happened. Okay. There we go. Okay, that helps a lot. The textures don't look set as normal maps in the import settings, they look default. As in this? Or something else? And then check its import settings. Okay, I keep getting mixed up on where I put these things. Texture type default? Oh, that would help. Aha. Okay. Do these also need to be changed? Because I think these also had the word normal slapped on them as well. Yeah, normal. And normal. I doubt that these are changed too. They don't calculate the lighting properly. Okay, these also say normal, so I'm assuming they're also normal maps. Okay, yeah, that already does look better. Oh, so then I guess... Oh, which might be why the spheres were coming out weird. So let's see if that fixed them. That should have seemed to have fixed them. The normal power of the sphere materials is... I think a lot. So for all the spheres, it is half. Over the island, I bumped it to... Oh. Island is more. Yeah, these sort of settings, I don't know what to mess with, so... Increasing them during play mode. Oh. Let's go back to focused. There we go. And smoothing could be 0.2 or something. Yeah, because what did I have the smoothing at? Okay, just do that. There. Okay, let's change these. And then let's look at the dumb dad blasted mother flipping things here. Okay, so now the question was the increasing them during play mode, the normal power on these things here to maybe like like a 7 or an 8 or a 9 or a 10. Okay, not exactly a 10. 3, 2, 1 maybe. Still not super visible in the game view, so maybe 2. Okay, although from this, yeah, okay, from this spot, it's just not that visible in the game view. So, it's like, it's one of those things that's like maybe extra bumpy, so. Yeah, okay, and it's even less visible on the stream. Makes sense. Yeah, okay, the island I think is actually okay. How does 3 look in full screen? There's a way to easily switch between them, right? That I very much should know from like... Yeah, okay, no, that's what we actually play. Oh yeah, and I'm in the scene view. Increasing smoothness could also increase visibility because it adds light between the creases. Interesting. Okay, the smoothness. Just go the other direction with it. I didn't really notice a difference there. That might be a bit much. Oh, they got some shine on the eyeballs there. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like 2 or 3, it seems. Okay. Have another mesh for the platform if you want to try. You can put it on Discord, just go to options and see what you prefer. Makes sense. Yeah, no, that's fine too. Like if you like, you could do multiple different islands as well. So yeah, feel free to dump it on me. I can use whatever. Okay, but now I need to remember that I changed these. So I changed the smoothness to 0.25 and I changed the normal power to 2 because, oh, and the full screen. Okay, like I said, there was a button to do this. I don't need to remember anything. Oh, material state changed. Oh, okay. Okay, do I need to exit play mode to get back into double click the game window? It's like I can zoom the scale there. Aha, okay. There we go. That's what you meant. I mean, it sort of blows it up. Sort of doesn't. Okay, yeah, now you can actually see a little bit of the texture on the slimes there. Oh yeah, I'm like, you should be able to DM me on Discord as well if you want. You're saying I finally made a game that looks good? Really? That's... I don't believe you. I think it looks okay. I think it looks... got lots of extra... okay, so then... Ha, okay. Sort of was like, that's a really handy thing to know. I wonder why I never went and learned that. Okay. I did learn another shortcut. Whoops. No, no, please don't remind me that Paint 3D exists. I have made mistakes. Okay, so... we could try a different island. Oh, it looked like it exported at the wrong angle, but also looks like it came in okay, too. Ooh, it's more round. You're, I like the more round rather than the, less. Okay, see, now here I am like, oh, well, what I actually wanted was... It's like, nah, I'm getting this stuff for free. But I was thinking of pulling off of, like, there, where so you could get the green grass and then the kind of rocky edge to it. Well, I guess this does have, like, a... I guess it's kind of pulling off of that, too, but whatever. Okay. Then this was... Okay, now, wait. Extract materials. I remembered. Trying to make it look more Mario Party hexagonal-ish. Oh, just replace the materials with the existing ones. Hey, I am gonna still take it as a victory that I remembered to do that. So... I'm like, yes, your version makes sense, but... well, there. Okay, whatever. And this does not have a collider on it. Be good to add a collider to it. Okay, and I think I dropped a goldfish quite a while ago. Yes, I did. Let's remember that too. It's still only 9:30. I'm so ready to just eat lunch and go do something else. It's like, no. That's why we started this early, so I might actually finish something. Yeah, there's still not actual, like, gameplay here. Okay. So now... let's see how this works. Man, every time I think I'm ready to... There we go. Oh, I think I need to make this island a little bigger. Wait, what was the last one, size-wise? Yes, okay, so you need to be bumped up just... Oh, it's at 100 already. Your scale, yes. How about all of them? There we go, completely consumed. Completely subsumed. Ah, whatever. Okay. Oh, it's back to that maximum bouncy again because the physics material did not get added. Yes, because it's a different mesh collider, that's why. Okay. Ground. So now eat all of the bounce and also give me some music again. What else do I got in my band camp? Okay. Maybe I will actually do gameplay next, because I had this many things to do, and I have done one of them. Okay, I think I need to mess with upgrades next, actually. Wait, I can switch out the color on the U pretty easily, right? What I do... It's looking a little bright. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know color theory. Menu. Maybe make you a little darker. Okay, sure, whatever. So, now what I want to mess with is the roguelike upgrade menu stuff. It's 9:40. I have an hour still, but I can mess with stuff. I'm also like, okay, I need to do tween stuff as well. And I am thinking of just doing the straight up, like, 3 thingamabobs. And then I had, okay, wait, so... They're looking kind of extra fuzzy there. Okay, so you... Ball. Let's start to add variables to mess with, like the weight and the higher speed. I have the impulse force. Okay, it's not actually weight, it is... What's the the mass? There we go. Okay, mass and scale. And then I have the impulse force. Yeah, the speed. Those are all the variables I was thinking about messing with, right? I have too many notes in too many places for maximum confusion. Okay, yeah, I was kind of thinking about messing with friction, but... Oh my god. Impulse. There we go. I might just randomize these, because I kind of want to test to see if I start messing with the variables a little too much, if the whole thing starts to fall apart. Range between... If I do a negative speed, that's not really going to help anything, and a 0 speed is also not going to help anything. What is the speed currently? .3. I mean, 0 speed works too, because the timer. That's why I added the timer, is because then, no matter what happens, it'll end at a certain time. So timer, impulse force. The other ones are fine. Okay, so let's just wait for it to respond, I guess. We'll just do between 0 and 1. Although, let's make sure these are not integers. And then this is the speed. And then we'll do the impulse force, which is at 3 right now. Good guess. Incorrect. So 1 and like 5. I want to keep it subtle for now. Yeah, it's not the visuals. I want the whole object. But good guess. Actually, I wanted to randomize the... Oh. Let's do the smarter thing here. So, min speed. Max speed. And then speed. And then min impulse force. Max impulse force. It's because it tacks it on the end there, and it's like, no, I need the full, and then I still need the variable for the impulse force. So now the min scale, max scale, and scale. I guess kind of did it a little out of order there from what I wanted. And then... there we go. That's just so cool. Probably also a little concerning. Okay, so now I actually wanted min speed, max speed. Max speed, excuse. Okay, max speed. Min impulse force, max impulse force, and then again I need a random range with a min and a max. And then mass. Mass. Not visuals. I need the actual local scale of the object. Okay, so transform then. And then do that. Okay, yeah, it's a vector 3. So it'll just be local scale multiplied by whatever the thing is. Yes, thank you. It's crazy. It's crazy cool. Okay, so now I need to actually set those variables. Working prototype in a day and a half? What, of the FTL Vampire Survivors? That's crazy. Because I feel like FTL is one of those things that takes a little longer to make. Like, a Vampire Survivors, yes, I can see, but, like, getting a full working, like, yeah, for your FTL survivors. As in, like, there is, can be seen updates? No. Because that is something I would, I'm curious to see how that looks. Like I said, it's a great idea, and I'm surprised I did not find something immediately available on Steam, so. Okay, the FTL bit is small. It can be worked on. That makes sense. I was like, that seems like the heavy systemic part that's going to take a while as opposed to the just here's a horde of enemies. Okay, ball. You now have a bunch of variables. So now min speed, KMV0, max speed. We're just gonna do like a half. Not too insane. Min impulse force, we'll do 1 and 5. We'll keep these, or attempt to keep these fairly subtle for now. Shake duration, can you move? Because you're kind of in the middle of other things that are, please don't tell me that completely eliminated the number on there. 0.1. Is it gonna keep it? Okay, it did keep it. So then the min scale, 0.1. Max scale, we'll do like 2, 3. Oh, scale needs to be 1 right now. And then min mass, I think it said mass is 1, so we'll start off 1. Test junket soon. Wait, so are you using the same itch.io page to put all your test junk, whatever files? Which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. Another network issue. There's another device which is blinking orange. Not an expert. Do know orange is bad. Unplugged it, plugged it back in, and it's blinking green. Yeah, that was like I was on the phone with Xfinity for quite a while saying like, oh, my modem's not working. And they were like, well, we can get all the way to the point of like connecting. And it just wouldn't give me internet. Which I still do need to get a new modem. And then I keep getting sucked into like, let's do another game jam. Let's sign up for you in another game jam. Okay, we'll just do that for now. See what happens. If I randomize some variables a bunch. If this kind of starts to fall apart, or if this continues to be interesting. It's so tiny. It's so fast. The big ones seem to have a hard time. Oh my goodness, that's a big one. At least there's some visual. Oh, there's some visual variety now. Okay, let's just watch it play for a little bit, because I don't want to do anything. Let's just see how it runs. Oh, big player this time. And was not enough to save it. Yeah, the physics material is making it so that there's a little extra jiggle on things, but that's okay. Actually, yeah, I think having different colors of, wow, it's got a lot of... Oh, it's probably because it was at high speed, but a low, mass on it. So it was able to just fly around like crazy. Okay, so I'll have to make sure that they don't spawn into the ground, but I don't know, it kind of works. That they kind of emerge out of the ground. They're too big. They're too big to get at it. Okay, I feel like this is entirely working. I like this a lot. But can level 10 be survived? I don't think it's gotten like... I think 10 or 12 has been about the max. The really big balls are ruining it for all the other ones. It's hilarious. So that is entirely a strat. If you make like the smallest ball, then you can win that way. Yeah, okay, there's the like the really insane bouncy balls at this point. Because they have no weight and maximum speed. Okay, I'll have to tame the randomness a bit. But now it's a curiosity question of like, okay, how far can this go? I keep wanting to take off early for lunch or something, but it's like 10 o'clock, 10:30 seems way too early. Super tiny player. It just tripping the big one. Okay, but it does not have enough mass to stay on the level. Super easy though. So I guess this will be a question as to like how well can you survive super tiny? Yeah, but it's every time something bumps it, it goes flying. I think you need to have like a really heavy, tiny ball. It's funny that like being super huge is actually not super helpful. Because then the tiny little ball can just squeeze in. Okay, I think the max was 17. So we shall see. But like I said, this is a good... I feel like I'm onto something if I'm just sitting here watching it. And there is some kind of intentional aesthetic with the clay objects and stuff. Yeah, on full screen, I could maybe tone down the normal strength on the... I mean, I guess they are deleting themselves when they go flying off, so it shouldn't... Like, it's gonna be really hard to hit, like, hundreds, I think. And I think Unity can still handle hundreds of spheres. We'll see, I don't know. Because these are spheres as opposed to some more complex physics meshes. Oh, I gotta figure out some music at some point, too. Oh, and sound effects. That might be kind of fun to play with. Can I put off actually making the roguelike aspect to the point where I don't, and that this is just the entire game? Not gonna be super helpful, but... Okay, so this might mean that... Oh, no, the player's still bouncing around. There's still a chance that there could be a loss. There is little enemies sneaking into the pile. Yeah, player is still getting bounced around. I think there's so many enemies that are getting immediately eliminated in the spawn that it's not actually increasing every level. But I don't know. But the little... Oh, there we go. Okay, so no, it does... Took 38 rounds, but... Okay. So that was my question was... Because I'm also like, do I have those film cow sounds? Because I was like, I could record some rubber band sounds. But I could also just pull from this film cow sounds to... Should be under downloads, right? Is it film cow? I got too much nonsense under downloads because I just sort of... Yeah, okay, film cow sounds. So was there a nice rubber band bounce? Because I can do that easily. I have rubber bands here, like, near me. Because I was getting some stuff for doing Foley, but... I was also curious if there was just something in these sounds that I could use. Or, I'm thinking maybe I just recorded myself, because I already got the springs. No, okay. Not only can I hardly hear that, but also... Okay, so now... I guess Audacity. I know OBS can let me record sounds, but seeing how I'm recording streaming. Seeing how I'm streaming something right now, that might be less of a good idea. Okay, so big rubber band. That's always my curiosity question, is if I wanted to do like face cam. I don't think I can switch between them easily because OBS picks the one camera and says that's the camera. Okay. This is probably also old, and there's probably a better audio recording software as well too. But I also have this downloaded, so... Okay, wait, because I know I had the camera. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, but it's because VTube Studio already took the camera. But I think if I do that, that doesn't... I suppose if you want to do music, 20-minute music challenge. Well, and I am thinking like bright and bouncy and happy and round. Like I said, that is kind of the word that I'm going with is well, I don't know, like a what is it? The mouth harp? At least in terms of instruments. For some reason, I keep thinking of Tilt Island from Paper Mario. Which I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happy bouncy music. Oops, Tilt Island. I guess that's extended. Does this have a good... Okay, yeah. No, this is entirely what I was thinking. Very much this kind of thing. Yeah, I was like, probably some island vibes and stuff, too. Oh, and... Well, I was like, does Twitch get mad about Nintendo music? I know some people put on Nintendo music as, like, their playlist background stuff. But... But also, what is it? Mouth harp. I think that also has a nice bounce sound kind of to it. Oh, I was like, oh, you could do some dembo, but I'm like, I'm mixing up the, oh, jaw harp. Is that what it is? Jaw harp instead?
American jaw harp from the late 1800s.
Yes. If you've got a jaw harp laying around, I think that is entirely the aesthetic. Might get a little mixed up if I'm doing rubber band sounds at the same time too, but... Who knows? But he is having a blast. So that's the vibe I'm thinking. See, I need the gameplay to go with this. There's a few of these like Nintendo game mini games that I'm surprised have not been turned into whatchamacallit, mobile games. Oh, it's got a really high. And then there's this other medium-sized one. I think I like the lower one, but I guess I could do them based on the size of the ball and stuff too. I'm realizing the dryer's still running in the background. Okay, if I just hit record. This mic is pretty particular about looking directly at me. So then this mic is pretty particular about okay, well let's just see. Yeah, it's like the pop filter might be causing it to not work as well. Okay, wait, those first couple I don't think are really usable, but maybe I'm doing it too close to the mic. Or maybe I just need to... Yeah, okay, let's do that instead. Okay, let's see if some of that is usable. Oh, and then, duh, just change the pitch. Randomize the pitch. I know that was also that... I don't know if I could steal that again from Gnome. Because that had the whole audio mixer and stuff. So... Ever accidentally opened Facebook after a couple of years and realize everybody has kids? Well, it's because I'm on Instagram. I see, like, oh, look, this person had a kid, that person had a kid. At least for me and my friend group, there's been a lot of people in relationships but not willing to do kids. So, at least for me and my friend group are also a little closer to the, like, not feeling stable enough to try for kids. So... Yeah, and then there's a fair amount of, like, just single guys in the friend group, too. So, it's a little harder to have kids, but... Getting old, staring down the barrel of your 30s? Well, you might be the youngest person here. So... let's break these up a bit. Or rather, I can just select and export. So, how goes the dev work? It goes good, actually. It helps when I have people helping me. Overcome all of my non-learnings. All of the things that I haven't learned. So, again, I'm learning a lot. Oh, big ball. That's not going to work well. Oh, what does Mario Party have as its bounce? Oh, the interference on the little ball, I think, just saved the... But this is supposed to be, at some point, will turn into a roguelike version of the Mario Party bumper balls. Is kind of the goal. Yeah, that was one of those. Speaking of people helping me, Brainoid gave me the some help using do tween to tween between the bounces. And that's kind of where I was like, okay, now I can do like rubber band noise. Again, I'm doing the polish things before I get the gameplay things, but so at least right now there is no actually like playable game, but I think this is still kind of a fun visual toy. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be. And that's why I keep thinking I want to do more YouTube stuff, is because I keep coming up with like fun visual toys, and it's like I think that would work better as a YouTube. Another cock block, the little tiny enemies cock blocking the big things. So you're using noise for that? Was wondering if it's actual soft body. No, it's literally just tweening between different scales. And it's like I said, the do tween is the you. So when it collides, it does do shake scale. So do tween has its own like do shake scale, and then it shakes it and jiggles it however much. Strength, vibrato, and randomness. So if you don't know of do tween, you can also talk to Brainoid. Brainoid's the one that told me about it. So. And now that I've messed with it just a little bit, I highly recommend it, because I also kind of want to use it for menu stuff too. Should be real good to do at some point. Okay, I was messing with audio, which is why I don't have the music thing. So, no, Tweens and Godot, assuming it's the same thing. It's because do Tween's a plugin. Like I said, it has other extra stuff. Like I don't know exactly what all stuff is in here, but. I guess I could shake the rotation as well. Okay, I just wanted to do... blendable, local move, local rotation, move, punch rotation, rotate, scale, flip, go to, jump, move, rotate, look at. But yes, I think it's the same like the tween stuff. It's to give it that nicer smooth. It's to give the whole thing some smoothness. Which is funny, because so many of my games, so much of my stuff is like pixels and voxels and less smooth. And now here I am going for like the roundest game possible. that's the goal. Is the roundest game possible. Cool and helpful extensions on the tween functionality. I guess it's like I could look up Unity do tween. See what it says for. Yeah, it's like for the stuff that I've made, it's like voxels. Oh, there was my one attempt at using Paint 3D to do 3D models and stuff. I guess I have done round. Oh, I guess this was also a pretty round game. This is also a bunch of spheres and stuff too. So I guess I have done kind of round, cute stuff before as well, but... Usually more of a 2D dev. I kind of bounce around, it looks like. It's always like, that's 3D, 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 3D. That one's 2D, 3D, 3D, 3D. I lied, I guess it's more of a 3D. That's a board game, so I don't know if that counts. 2D, 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 3D, 3D, 2D. Well, kind of 2D, 2D, 3D, 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 3D. I thought I did more 2D stuff. I guess it's just because I've done bigger projects in 2D. And that's all Game Maker stuff from forever ago, which is all 2D. I lied. I guess I'm more of a 3D dev. I guess, yeah, it's because these bigger projects were 2D pixel art things. And I've done a lot of pixel art stuff, which I feel bad because I want to get back into that. I was like, oh, I gotta do some fan art for Arcane. I made Jinx earlier, and now I gotta do Vi. I don't remember why I was looking at that one. Yeah, I think it's just because I made this character generator that that's why I was thinking I've done more 2D stuff. I guess in terms of jam projects and stuff, it's less 2D. But big projects, it's more 2D. Okay, enough reminiscing. I was going to... I wanna really go and fold my laundry, because it sounds like it just finished. Or I want to eat lunch. But it's only 10:15. I gotta get to at least 11 o'clock. I was working on audio. I somehow got switched over to doing that. So... hopefully... okay, and these do not have a lot of... yeah, okay, that's fine. That's the big, heavy rubber band, too. I thought that would be, like, a nice low... really nice low note, but I suppose I can mess with the, whatchamacallit. If you want to fold your laundry first, you gotta take it out. And clothes won't last forever, but folding never ends. Wait, this feels like it's trying to be a reference to something. Oh, I have coin hit. Mushroom bounce. Oh, I have bounces. Wait a second. Wait. I should have just gone through the audio that I have. I'm like, wait a second. Some music? Yes. Coin hit, I think, is going to be much more for... oh, that's punching a bag of coins. So then mushroom bounce. Yeah, okay, I already had the mushroom, so I had the bounce sound effect already. Yeah, goof. Oh, and I have water splashes, apparently. From Gnome. I totally forgot about this. Okay, so... here I am trying to do more... okay, meaning I can bring the music back, too. Okay, it's now audio. Again, I'm getting into more, like, polish things when I should be getting into gameplay things. That's okay, whatever. And... so we'll just grab all these mushroom bounces. And these water splooshes. And then you. I guess I could put it here. Okay, this is here. Audio. We'll do it in here. Doesn't really matter. I don't even know what I'm gonna have for lunch. I need to go get food, and instead I'm like, oh, I gotta finish this game jam. It's like, yeah. It's because this is much more interesting to me than trying to go get groceries or something. It's meh. Okay, so then audio source, and then collision enter is the audio source dot play. Oh, wait. Which is why I wanted to pull up. Yeah, you. Because speaking of stuff that I can... okay, because that's the audio mixer menu there, but... there was some kind of this thing, right? Audio mixer controller. Okay, there was something to steal from Brainoid, I think. That was audio. No, that is the audio. There was a script for Sound Manager. The Sound Manager script that I don't entirely remember how to use, but okay, so now that is a prefab thing, right? To steal Sound Manager. Okay, so that's audio. Okay, wait, so then show and explore. Aha, okay, then show and explore for this other project. I mean, it is a prefab, so I think I will throw it under prefabs, but it's not even 10:30. Okay, so I didn't even need the rubber bands. I already did this. I would say I love redoing work, but I don't. I hate redoing work, and yet I do it all the time. I redo things all the time. Because I forget I did them, or I forget I can just pull them from other places, or I just tend to be very inefficient. Okay. Shh. You're dead, you goof. Okay, Sound Manager, come with me. And then, what else did I need for Sound Manager? Sound Manager has a Sound Manager script. So, scripts. Sound type. Oh. Sound Manager. Does this have some kind of sound type thing in here? Sounds. No, that's just a bunch of sounds. Well, there was like some import thing or something I needed to do at some point, right? I think. Shoot. Yeah, create sound enums. Yeah, I think there's another step that I need to remember. Is there? There. Feels like sound type also is necessary, but who knows? Okay. Scripts. And then the master mixer. Yeah, okay, it was also a separate thing here. Unless that is already in Unity. But seeing how bad the defaults are on Unity, I doubt that is. kind of want to randomize the colors of things at some point too, just to figure out a different way to identify the player visually, and then randomize the colors. Because I was thinking of doing like poison blobs and stuff too. It's like, okay, that'd be better as like a green or a purple or something, or a greenish purple or. Okay, what the heck was I doing? I was adding the audio thing, because it doesn't look like it is here, unless it's here, and I just didn't see it. No, it's not. Okay, now we're gonna grab that as well. No, in assets. It was called master. And after learning that it's the primary bedroom instead of the master bedroom, now whenever I see master, it's like, oh, that's because it's also the same thing with electronics as well. Is that it's the master and the slave, and it's like that. It's kind of a bummer that language just permeated everything. It feels like this should go under audio. Which I might do that. Well, unless it needs to be at this high level. It might need to be at this level, I don't know. Well, I guess I'll be able to, because that is what I've done in the past couple Saturdays, is watch Locomotive and fold my laundry. So, I guess I'll probably do that. I'll just go back and watch the VOD of Locomotive while I fold my laundry. Well, that's the thing, is like, would I want to kill the stream? I think I will just kill the stream and then come back. Meaning there will be a lot of streams to export, but whatever. Okay, so then... Oh, I just didn't finish this. Okay, so it's not actually that, because it's actually this other thing. Jump. I know jump has a nice... Or the mushroom. Could just pull off the mushroom. Or does the mushroom probably doesn't have specific... Okay, no, it does have specific. So I don't know. We'll see if this has the audio for the bounce. And then here I go ruining my lunch by eating goldfish. Okay, it's the main menu. What I was trying to get at is this mushroom script. Let's see what that thing was for playing audio. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually properly pull this over, but we'll try. Oh no, wait, that's exactly what I want, because it is mushroom bounce is the sound effects as well. So, got some good music progress. I'm attempting to remember how to pull over the sound manager. Because I also need to do set up the sound enums or something at some point. Thought it might be kind of fun to get this working before I get yelled at for doing it wrong. So then the...
If you know, let it go.
Okay, was it a... Okay, yeah, the prefab. So, prefabs... Sound manager. Oh, all of those got pulled in. Didn't need all of that. Okay, right now there's only 4, so we'll just do the 4. Just mushroom bounce. Okay. Oh, but there is the splashes too. I could just grab those as well while I'm here. Okay, there was a button about setting up sound enums at some point. Somewhere. Oh wait, unless it's under that master mixer or something? No. I was like, I didn't think this was gonna be much of anything I really needed to worry about. Okay, but the enums are not set up for me to be able to play these. New list of sound types. So, okay, wait, sound type then. That's why I pulled over that script. Okay, that wasn't it either. The prefab? Or the... sound manager. Create sound enums. Okay, so I didn't set up something. Mixer SFX. This pulled over just fine, right? It doesn't necessarily need to follow the camera. Dang it, I missed a step somewhere. I knew that was gonna happen, but I was kind of hoping like I could find the whatever the create sound enums is. Okay, I'll have to give this a go later. So I'll worry about audio later. And then I think I'm gonna go take a restroom break. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because it's still too early for lunch. But I'm like, I just don't feel like starting in on the roguelike gameplay just yet. But okay, restroom break. Okay, I'll redo the main menu just a little bit. It's something I can do that's should be shorter and quicker. Not that there's really that much to redo. Because I've already... hey ho. Wait. I need to redo the canvas. Okay, yeah, no, there's more to redo. Okay, wait, the wrong button. It's the canvas. Scaling. There we go. There we go. The 1920 1080. And then you. Maybe up the width a little bit. This is part 2 of an album series. And I didn't dig the first album nearly as much. It's still good music, but it's funny to me how much I enjoy like songs on this album more than songs on the previous album. Okay, wait, didn't the... So did you get updated? No, okay, so you're still... Windows Go. Okay, what I really should do is look at the other... you. The game, where I redid this game over panel, has a better sense of the buttons, which is 800 and 200, and then I blew up the text to 200. Okay, so that's what I'm aiming for. Keep them all kind of the same. So 800 and 200 and text. It's 200. Okay, so now when I pop open the game over panel, you're still the same. Good. Let me pop open the main menu. To 800. Okay, no, we're just gonna redo these entirely. Bye-bye. Okay. Starts. Quit sounds like a good idea. I mean, quit and eat lunch and come back is give up. I don't know, give up sounds tempting too. No, this is coming along. Don't give up now. No, always give up. Okay. This is completely backward. So you should be like negative a bunch. And you should be like positive a bunch. Okay. And then what do I want for the background is the question. I know my default is to just kind of spam the background with a bunch of objects a la a backpack hero or whatever. It's because I don't have any like art, so it's like, well, okay, the only objects I have are the yeah, it's like I think the best main menus are the ones that have some kind of art or aesthetic, or actually I think like Balatro. That has a really good title screen because it does that swirl with the sound effect that really sucks you in to say, okay, this is the experience. And I don't know if there's a good way to do that here, to say this is a maximum bounce. Oh, I forgot to actually rewire these. Okay, I think adding some bouncy music and bouncy sound effects would definitely help. But I don't know, something like, well, and pool is this one. This is not a free thing. This is a small game, but it's not a free game. Yeah, okay. Tree Fitty. Okay, they do more of that like water droplet sound effect. Well, this is supposed to be more about pool balls. Yeah, okay, see, like, this is really big, round bubble text and stuff, too. Okay, I think I might leave. Okay. So it's a sort of gameplay inspiration. And then we'll do visual inspiration as well. Or pile those up a little bit. And then that's musical inspiration. Oh, alright, so another question was, what is the title screen? What's the title screen gonna look like? Because having it just black is a little sad. Oh, actually, instead of my pixel button, it's like, let's go back to the Unity button. I guess knob, or is that wrong? No, that's, yeah, it's the scaling on that. Nope, not round enough. UI sprite. Okay, well, I lied. Up until I get something to replace it. We're sticking with that. Okay, then let's just saying I really should just use a circle. Is Regally Rotund is a fantastic name. That is actually the yeah, here. This was just one of the prompts. Which this person was also nice enough to give like a pile of prompts too. So Because as much as it was like, oh, I like games that are not what they appear to be, and here's a bunch of story-heavy stuff, I was like, I only have 5 days because I just got switched to this person because my other giftee dropped out. And then I proceeded to waste a day on a holiday party for work or something like that. I forget what I was doing. No, it was the board game. There was another board game meetup, or board game class meetup. So I lost a day there. So holiday video game exchange? Yeah. Okay, so if you want the full rundown is for the Secret Santa Jam. It's you write a letter to Santa of things that you like, receive a random letter. So like this is the letter I received, and then everybody swaps games. And then it's said it's like a 2-week jam, but they also say in here like runs for a month, but it's also the holidays, so feel free to not spend a whole month on it. And then I the giftee that I had dropped out, so I had to switch to a different one anyway. But yeah, like I said, this was the letter that I got here. Was this the murderer here? Which it's like I could have done pixel. Well, it's some of the stuff with like stuff that they've made is not necessarily stuff that they want to see as well, just because it was this whole thing here that was about like story heavy games. But yeah, it did mention roguelike, so it's like, okay, I'm good. That's a little easier to do than trying to do a point and click adventure. It'd be fun to do a point and click adventure, but with just 5 days, I was like, and I'm not super great on the art heavy stuff. And then this also said I love goofy humor, so I'm like, okay, we good. That tends to be what I do as well. Yeah, I figured having it drop into the water would also sort of hit drop in the bucket. I just saw Wrigley Rotund and ran with it. So it always adds the extra space there. Yes, you can. Congrats. What kind of game did I request? I did. I kind of explained my aesthetics and what I linked a bunch of stuff too. I even have a list of favorite things that I just was like, sure, I can just share that list as well. But I basically just kind of explained my aesthetic being a lot of pixels and voxels, and I also shared the like character generator too. So it's like, oh, if you want to get some assets going quick that are also things that I like. So I think there's some amount of aesthetic. I've done a lot of variety of different games, but I've done enough like simple 3D voxel stuff and pixel stuff that it's just funny that I didn't realize how many 3D games I'd done when I thought I had done more 2D stuff, but it's just because I did bigger projects in 2D. Okay, so like I said, is there any... Oh, I need a crown. I still never made a crown or got a crown from somewhere. Because I feel like that also might be a fun thing to see if I remember how to use Blender. If I can make a crown, but it's 10 minutes. I'm going 10 minutes, and then I'm going to disappear after lunch. So I very much just want to get distracted. And the music ended too, so it's like, okay. Oh, it's just a single song. Well, single songs are probably a better idea at this point. Oh wait, so do I have some synthwave might be kind of fun. Trying to think of what the name is. Like, do I not have him in here? Because there was a guy I actually met in Denver that was like, oh, I do synthwave stuff. And then followed him, and I was like, wow, this is some really good synthwave stuff. And then he was also mentioning, like, it ended up on Air Pattern Shift. Was, like, even ended up in, like, a PBS documentary and stuff. Okay, as much as I like cute, I'm feeling more synthwave. Like, over on this screen, please. Okay, this is a bad idea to try to remember how to do something in Blender right now. Hey, I remembered at least that. Okay. That's cylinder. Okay. Oh, I probably could have. Oh, because I did want maximum round. But I can do the shade smooth? No, shade auto smooth. There. Okay, and then E. Wait. Then I want to go to edit. No, I want to go to edit mode. Aha. And then I want to go to select this face, which is face select. And then E. Oh, wow, I remember more than I thought. Okay. But that's actually not what I wanted to do. Because I want to do... Okay, so then how do I turn this into a hollow cylinder? Shoot. So if I selected these and then do extrude? No, okay, it does it along the plane there. Oh, and it didn't do through. It didn't select through either. Shoot, there's a way to do... Okay, yeah, this is not... Well, if I knew how to model it, I think it would take me all of, like, 10 minutes to figure out how to just hollow out the cylinder and then add a little chunk that I extend as the points of the crown. But, because I don't remember how to... Hey, and it's a polycube as well. This is, I guess it seems streaming on the weekend seems to be a good idea. Maybe I will do that more often. We'll see. Tends to be, oh, I need to do chores. The only real good time to do it is the weekend, but... Okay, do I want to mess with trying to turn this garbage can thing into a crown? Or... I'm like, if you just got here, Polycube, you showed up at the wrong time because I'm about to take off for lunch. So... This crazy 4 p.m. stream. This is his Secret Santa jam ends in a day and 4 hours. And I was like, I should work on this a little bit. Especially because I only had the 5 days instead of the full, like, 2 weeks or whatever because my other giftee dropped out. Oh, wait, so the audio is working? I didn't think that the whatchamacallit was set up. I guess the sound manager is set up? Okay. Neat. Well then, that means I can add the water sploosh. Actually, wait, I can steal that from here as well. Which is probably another player. The gnome. Are you're just a model in this scene? Yeah, okay, you're just a model. That would make sense. Prefabs. Is there not a gnome prefab? Yeah, I got all excited when I was playing Portal, and I came across gnome as one of the words. I was like, oh yes! That's a success. Just seeing the word. It's so funny too that the Game Awards bingo, I put gnome instead of bingo, and then hit public and forgot about it. So if anybody finds it, they'll be a little confused to see the word gnome. Yeah, I definitely went too hard on that Game Awards bingo. Too many wishing for, like, updates on games that, like... Well, some of it was I wasn't expecting to see it. And yet I put it on the bingo just in case. And I think I did one too many of those. Just made the bingo too hard. There, gnome T-pose. Third person controller. Respawn. Water level. That probably has the audio for when you hit the water. I was gonna say, the play one shot random, yeah. Oh, that's what it was. It's because I didn't think I had the enums set up to properly play the sound effect, but apparently I did. Oh, and that was under Game Manager. Has the if it drown, if it fall off the level. No, wait, this says is dead? This has is dead. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. When it is dead. Do this. Or is it when it's the... Doesn't really matter. When he's dead, it should also hit the Game Manager as well. Which, like I said, again, this should be an event, but that's okay. Oh, the menu sound effects, too. Where's my classic, like, beeps and boops that aren't super good, but they're classic? Nobody's gonna care about a classic sound effect except me. So it's probably not a good idea. That is what you would call a bad idea. Let's do here and then music. There, and see if this has the... Oh, there's the yay. I could throw the yay in there too. Again, these are not... I don't need to add this audio to every single game I make. But also nobody can stop me. That is hit sound effect. What is it? What did I call it? Oh, sound effects. It's probably in the sound effects folder. That would help. That's the yay. There we go. Yeah, that. Yeah, there. Okay, where's ow? I have yay. I gotta throw ow in here as well. Okay, again, I don't have to. No, it's required. It's just like when I send a message, I have to say. Well, good enough. How do I have yay in multiple places, but I don't have ow just sitting around somewhere? I guess I could also pull it from Gnome, because Gnome also has that. The more I say it, the more it starts to sound like aggro gnome instead of like agriculture. Whatever. Okay, I can't find ow. I didn't want to use it anyway, so we're not going to. And then button. I want to add an audio source. Audio source. Oh, but if I add... Okay, so if I don't do it through the sound manager... but the ball still had a... Right? Okay, wait. The prefab for the ball is where I was doing the audio source. No. Okay, I was just saying in the sound manager. Okay, wait, I need to look at the sound manager to see exactly where it's playing things from. So that it sounds like I can just put the sound manager... Okay, whenever Brainoid finishes music, and probably after lunch here, I can ask about how the sound manager works for doing audio so that I can get the right... okay, wait, this is main menu, then I can just do sound manager, and then I can play whatever the sound effect is after I add it to the sound manager. What? Okay, didn't I update the... Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I can go eat lunch. I'm going to go eat lunch. 8? 9? Should be 9 sound effects at this point. And the sound effects are these. Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna make me click through each of them? I can't select them all. Okay, then let's do this to this. And then this. No? I feel like there's gotta be a way to do this, and I've never figured it out. To say, okay, I want to take all of these sounds and put them over here without doing them one at a time. Is there seriously not a way to do that? Or at least, it doesn't feel like it should be all that hard. Okay, whatever. When there's not a ton of audio, it's okay. But eventually, there will start to be a ton of audio. Well, I guess ideally. Okay, now. Oh, this is a different sound manager sound effect. And this does not need to be randomized. So, I guess just sound manager.instance dot something. Yeah, and this is one of those, like, I wonder what the AI is going to do with this, because it's never... so not play loot. Play one shot. Just one shot. I just needed to And then I just need the sound type. I don't think I really even need to mess with the other. Yeah, okay, so these are all the old Gnomes. Okay, that's why I was able to use those. Because they're already here. But this other menu sound effects stuff is not here. But I also don't know how to regenerate the Gnomes. Because I clearly need to do that. I guess I could do like a water splash. It does. I don't. Okay, I think this is a just go to lunch and come back. Go catch up on third shift playing Locomotive since I missed the stream. And it doesn't seem like it's too long either. Okay, so later. Okay, so where did I end this session? The question is... Okay, eventually you'll go back to here. There we go. So, I have... Oh, let's... Yeah, okay, it is unmaximized. So, I have some semblance of... You can start the game with the main menu. Might need to modify the audio a bit, but might need to modify the audio a bit, but the player's spitting so much. It's just starting to sound absolutely god-awful. Okay, maybe we do a chance at playing audio instead of every single thing doing a bounce sound effect. Oh, that was almost a loss there. Oh, there we go. That was too many things. Okay, that is how far I've gotten. Which I've got a lot more polish to it than I would have thought. Okay, it's the big things of... Well, okay, I do need a crown because regally rotund. Like, actually getting the regal part of it instead of just the rotund. And then enemy types and level generation are kind of their own thing. And then the upgrade menu is the other big piece. Okay, so after lunch it'll be upgrade menu. That's the big goal. And then could I do a long break and come back? I could. Am I gonna kill the stream? I think I'm just gonna kill the stream and come back in like an hour. I could try to make it less than that, but it'll probably be an hour. So I will be back at noon. Thank you all for stopping by. We'll see how crazy this gets. But, so yeah, I'll be back in an hour. Goodbye. Good luck. I keep wanting to say good night.